Hello everyone. This video discusses the different call number systems we use in the Stewart Library. Call numbers are the home address for a book. They let us know where we can find a specific book in the library. In this library, you will see three different types of call numbers: Library of Congress call numbers, Dewey Decimal call numbers, and Superintendent of Documents call numbers. Let's start out by discussing Library of Congress call numbers. These call numbers are the most common in the library. Library of Congress call numbers were developed by the Library of Congress, and they are most commonly used in universities and colleges across the United States, as well as the Library of Congress. Here's an example of a Library of Congress call number that you might find on a book in the Stewart Library. Using this call number, you will be able to find the book Oxford Encyclopedia of Ancient Greece and Rome. The word reference at the top represents the collection. This lets me know that this book will be found in the reference collection. D represents world history, and E further breaks this collection down to books about the Greco-Roman world. The 5 further breaks down the topic to let us know that this is a general history book about the Greco-Roman world. The information after the period, in this case 095, is a unique identifier for this book. In other words, no other book in the collection will have this same number except for other editions of this book. 2010 represents the year that this book was published. One of the best things about the Library of Congress classification system is that it organizes books by subject. In other words, if I'm looking for other books about the general history of the Greco-Roman world, they are going to be found right next to this one. Named after the early 20th century Chicago librarian Melvin Dewey, Dewey Decimal System is mainly used in the curriculum and young people's collection here at the Stewart Library. However, it is the most commonly used classification system in public libraries. Similar to the Library of Congress classification system, the Dewey Decimal System also organizes books by subject. Here is an example of the Dewey Decimal call number for Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Let's go over each part of this call number in detail. Similar to reference, YP lets us know that this book is in the young people's collection. This also lets us know that this book will be found on the lower level north end. 813 lets those looking for this book know that this book is categorized under fiction in English. Period R88 lets us know that the author of this book is J.K. Rowling. 4H is a unique number used to identify this specific book, and 1998 is the year the book was published. The last type of call number you will find in the Stewart Library is the Superintendent of Documents call numbers, or SuDoc Numbers. These numbers are used in the government documents section of the library. Unlike Dewey Decimal Numbers and the Library of Congress call numbers, SuDoc Numbers don't organize documents by subject. Instead, documents are organized according to the agency that published them. Here's an example of a SuDoc number. In most cases, the first letter in the SuDoc number is the first letter for the reporting agency. For example, in this case, the C represents the Department of Commerce. The next number, in this case a 3, represents the sub-agency, which, as C3 goes, is the census. The next number before the semicolon is a series designation number. After the semicolon, you have the report number. In this case, the report number is P23. This number is a unique identification number for that series or report. After the slash, you find the individual report number. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at the reference desk. If you're looking for a book in the library, stop by and see us and we'll point you in the right direction. If you aren't in the library, please feel free to contact us via phone, message us using the Ask a Librarian link on our website. Thanks for watching!